exactly do you pick out of an old Dublin antique store in order to impress an American celebrity tattooist? All I can say is good luck, Ian. The junk rockers of Irish Antiques are back now and on the hunt. It's the UK premiere of Irish Pickers.
This time on Irish Pickers,
Raise your right hand.
Ian's pushed hard on a deal in Tyrone.
Shake my hand, Davida. Make it easy and I'll sell it. Right, shake my hand.
Butsy chances his arm in Athenry.
What's you getting for?
How much will I pay for them?
Yeah.
Well, that's a secret.
Is it?
And tattooist to the stars, Mark Mahoney, pays a visit.
So Ian, what do you got for me, man?
Top Dublin dealer, Ian Dowling, trades in the history of the Emerald Isle.
I'm on the road with my best mate, exploring every inch of this country to find the antiques that tell the stories of Ireland.
I like to look at these doors, man. That's a nice piece of history right there.
With the help of his team, Ian turns picks
1,000 wouldn't do it for you. Shake it 16.
into profit.
750 for the whole collection. I'll let you have it for 18.
924. Come on, man.
Ali's the brains of the operation.
I need you to head towards the Ring of Kerry.
Butsy's the muscle,
Yeah, but Avenue.
and Vinny's the experience.
The early bird catches the worm.
We are historical treasure hunters, and together we make an amazing team.
Ian has two strong options in the bag for his US client, celebrity tattooist Mark Mahoney. But he's not leaving anything to chance, and the following day he checks in with Ali for a fresh lead.
Howdy, Ali. How's things?
Great, well, I have that second pick lined up for you if you still need it.
Perfect.
One of the collectors that you deal with up north, he's actually recommended a dealer named Stanley Fleming, and he runs Countryside Antiques, and it's in Cookstown in County Tyrone.
Cheers, Ali.
Cheers, Ian. Bye-bye.
Ian and Butsy travelled 150 miles north towards Cookstown in County Tyrone. Tyrone is home to historic sites, including Tullyhogue Fort. Tullyhogue, meaning Hill of Youth, was an important inauguration site of the High Kings of Ulster, who were crowned upon a stone throne which stood nearby. King of his own collectibles kingdom is owner of Countryside Antiques, Stanley Fleming.
How are you, Stanley?
I'm very well, thanks.
Heard a lot about you.
That's good.
Yeah,
It's all good.
It's all good, don't you worry. Only great things, to be honest.
Stanley set up Countryside Antiques with his wife and has been in business 25 years, selling a wide variety of antiques and collectibles.
We started off one small shed, it went to a second small shed, and I finished up, I had to build this big shed to carry my stock on. I think we're the only antique dealer in this end of the world.
I really don't know how Ali quite does it. I mean, this is a fantastic lead. It's a proper Aladdin's cave of goodies in here.
If there's anything you fancy, give me
Yeah.
a shout.
I like these chairs, man. They're nice. The antique child's rocking chair is just an absolute find. I mean, they're really hard to come by these days. They're really well made, and that's why they're so special.
What's the price on that tag, Ian?
195.
How much do you have to get off it to be happy with?
I'd like to get it for 150. Just wanted to ask you about the little rockers here.
I could do that for 170.
70. Would you do 150 for this one here?
160.
I knew from the glint in Stanley's eye that he was going to drive a hard bargain. Oh, God, okay. Deal. Yeah, we'll do a deal. Just to get things going, all right? Thanks very much, Stanley.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Wherever this chair goes, there'll be lovely memories attached to it, and that's why they're so special. This chair won't leave me for anything less than 290.
There is a huge interest in medieval militaria, since big-budget productions like Game of Thrones and Braveheart were filmed in Ireland, making it very collectible here and in the US.
Check that out, man. It's a serious weight now.
Oh, God.
I feel like Mel Gibson holding this, you know that? You can't count me freedom.
The sword was just a really interesting piece. You don't see something like that very often.
No ordinary man could handle that.
Yeah, I know, yeah, we were just saying that.
I can handle it.
It looks great, it looks old, and it looks like it's had a past. It's 179. What's the best you do on this?
160.
You say 150?
You're pushing. What?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Please.
Seeing as we're up in Northern Ireland and Game of Thrones is filmed around here, I thought, sure, I have to take it home. I won't be letting this sword go for any less than 300.
With time ticking by, Ian's eye is drawn towards some striking ladies.
These old calendars up here.
Interesting.
Yeah, They're quite racy for back in the day, aren't they? Your one's lying down on the bed there on the right.
Are you admiring my women?
Are they your women, are they?
That's my women.
I was wondering why there was no price tag on them. Sound quite conservative still for 1964, isn't it?
For sale or like, is that alright?
Well, if the price is right, I would ask £40 for her.
£40, yeah.
Make me an offer.
Well, I was thinking more like 20, to be really honest with you, you know.
Divided with you, 30.
All right, go on, 30 quid. Sound. Dark, brunette. I think people recognise that beauty and it should sell. There should be a nice margin in that for us. Double our money anyway.
Ian is a master at digging for the best deals, and he quickly unearths a reminder from a wartime era.
An air warden helmet.
Oh, I see.
Instead of an army helmet. PSE made helmets for the air warden.
Belfast was hit really hard during the Blitz. The Luftwaffe had attempted to bomb the docks, but they dropped the bombs too early and they'd hit rows of terraced housing in East Belfast and 900 people had lost their lives. What price is on this, Stanley? 48. Should you do 35?
35, yeah.
Yeah, deal. Sound. Thanks so much, Stanley. Thank you very much, sir. That's a nice piece of history right there.
Ian can expect a tidy profit from the air warden's helmet, as one of his regular militaria clients could be willing to pay as much as €150 for it.
Can I just ask you about this one over here, the Warrior's Return? How much is it?
I just hung it up there, never put a price on it.
Yeah.
Make me an offer and see what I think of it.
You always have to remember, you know, that these prices are not euro. You have to factor in that you're paying sterling prices here. You have to factor in the euro conversion and then your margin on top of it. So that can be tricky. You can get confused. You can make mistakes if you're not reminding yourself of that fact. Just make you an offer and would £40 do it for you?
No, I wouldn't take
Yeah.
40 for them.
Yeah.
You need one near the 100.
But yeah. I'm just trying to think what I could sell it for. 70 would be my best foot forward on that now.
Make it 80.
I don't know, no, actually 70, I have to stand firm on that because I
Make
just...
it 80 and I'll sell it to you.
Okay.
Shake my hand and get it.
If we do 75, I'll shake, but otherwise
Right.
I'll move on.
Shake my
75?
hand.
Thanks. All right, 75.
I don't consider myself a tough negotiator. I have my price whiles and I won't come below that.
He drives a hard bargain, but he seems very happy, giddy in fact, and I am too.
Coming up, Ian's in need of a stiff drink.
How much are you looking for this, Stanley?
Do you need a glass of whiskey before I tell you the price?
And in Dublin, Butsy puts Ian in the dock.
Raise your right hand. Am I going to get a raise this time next year or what?
Yeah, man.
You're going to go down if you don't.
At Countryside Antiques in County Tyrone, dealer Ian Dowling is after a classic piece of Victoriana.
How much are you looking for this, Stanley?
Do you need a glass of whiskey before I tell you the price?
I need a glass of whiskey after that last picture, to be honest with you. You'd be a lady of standing if you were going to be carried around in that thing. Immaculate condition, super old, super rare. I'd love to take it away with me today.
You ready?
Yeah, go for it.
It's 2,350 on it.
When you convert that into euro, you know, I mean, you could buy a car for that. So you're talking the guts of $3,000. So it's a huge outlay, and you really have to be careful that you don't get stung. Big money.
You can make me an offer on it if you want, and I can think about it.
I'd be 1,500 would be the most I'd do on it.
It cost me most of 15.
Yeah. It cost you 15.
And then bring it home after that. The very rock bottom I would take for it's 2,000.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm going to have to say no.
No, well, that's
15,
fair enough.
15, I mean, like,
No,
that's
no.
my limit on it now. That's 15 sterling, so that's, you know,
that's- I-
1,700 euros, so,
I appreciate your offer.
you know, yeah.
I just can't
Yeah.
accept it.
I would have walked away from the deal if I could, but Butsy carried me out instead. What's that lion sign over there, man? Do you want to wheel us over?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Honestly, I could get used to this. Really could. Check out this sign. You got one? It's your favourite brand, isn't it?
I like lions, yeah.
That would have been used outside a shop or a retailer of some kind. It's a double-sided sign, beautiful condition. It's one of the two favourite tea brands in Ireland. There's Lyon's Tea and there's Barry's Tea. If you're Irish, you'll appreciate this sign. Would you do 50 for that? 88.
88, no. 60 would be the rock bottom on it.
60? Okay, deal.
Thank you.
Thanks, Danny. Cheers. £60. I'll sell that for 200 to 300. Huge demand for that type of thing. Bread and butter stuff. Money in the bank. Delighted.
Ian's a specialist in antique enamel signs and pub memorabilia.
Is that a Guinness sign you have up there?
We're up between the clocks. Yes, that's a Guinness sign.
And after getting an unexpected bargain on the Lion's Tea sign, he may have spotted an opportunity to get even better value from hard bargaining Stanley.
Signage obviously wasn't Stanley's expertise. It's my expertise.
I don't think it's a reproduction. I just can't guarantee it.
Lucky for me, Stanley wasn't too familiar with Guinness signs, and in fact he wasn't sure if this was an original or a repro, but he was still looking to charge me a heavy price for a repro, mind you. So what, you got 235 on this? These signs are my bread and butter. These sell really, really well. Would you do this for 170?
I'd do it for 200.
200, yeah.
200 would let me out.
Would let you out?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay, look, I'll take that for 200. Thanks so much.
Thanks a million.
Gentlemen, thanks very much. Add that to the pile. I was happy to pay 2, and it's £35 off, and there's a good juicy margin there. I'll be looking to get 500 for this sign, so happy days.
Well, I've done a good business today there. I hope Ian comes back up to me again and brings a bit more money with him. Maybe I could sell him something more.
He's a wily old dealer, but I've enjoyed sparring with him on pretty much every single item that I was interested in buying.
I wish him all the best. Wish him that he makes plenty of money out of it. I'm happy. Thanks a million for your...
I hope you're happy. I am. I think you are happy, aren't you?
No, I'm not happy at all. I just have to put a smile on my face anyway.
Stanley's got some great stock.
See ya.
See you later. But I don't think there's anything here that's going to be a particular good match for my American clients.
After slugging it out over 7 deals, Ian spent a total of £710. But when he returns to Dublin, Ian's banking on turning today's picks into a profit of around €1,000.
You reckon you're a match there, Ian, do you?
Yeah, look, he's been around a while. He's a hustler.
You had the sly change of price with the handshake out, didn't he?
Yeah, he was always trying to lure you in with that big hand of his.
Ian and Butsy head for Mulligan's.
Hey guys!
With a Jeep jam-packed with great stock from Athenry and Tyrone.
Are you pleased with everything that you got from Stanley?
He was a tough negotiator now, I have to say.
You know, saying the pen is mightier than the sword, but I'm feeling the weight of this. I have my doubts. I reckon that could be, a very early Stanley knife.
The top 2 contenders for Ian's friend and client, celebrity American tattooist Mark Mahoney, are the painting and the medal from Athenry Antiques. But there's a regular contact right on his doorstep that he wants to drop in on before making a final decision.